Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Charlie. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to make my delicious homemade chocolate chip cookie cake from scratch. Now, a cookie cake is basically a large cookie with basically like a decorations like what you would put on a cake. So this type of cookie is perfect for any kind of celebration like birthday parties. It's great for that. It's a pretty large. This cookie is about 13 inches in diameter, so it's pretty big. And afterwards, we add vanilla and chocolate buttercream frosting, followed by some festive sprinkles right on top. Now you can also write on top of the cookie as well. You can put happy birthday or whatever the occasion is on top of the cookie. You can get about 15 servings out of this. It has lots of chocolate chips, moist, chewy, flavorful, and absolutely delicious. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright, here's all what you'll need to make your homemade chocolate chip cookie cake. Let's get started with our ingredients. You'll need some all-purpose flour, sugar, brown sugar, salt, baking powder, baking soda, 1 stick of salted butter softened in at room temperature. This is going to be for the cookie. Unsalted butter softened in at room temperature, and this is going to be for the frosting. Now you can use all unsalted butter for the cookie and the frosting if you like. You will also need some buttered flavored vegetable shortening at room temperature, 1 large egg at room temperature, unsweetened cocoa powder, vanilla extract, butter extract, cake batter extract, some rainbow sprinkles, semi-sweet chocolate morsels, and some confectioner sugar. You're also going to need some dark chocolate extract and some almond extract. And for your tools, you'll need a disposable piping bag with the coupler and the Wilton number 4B tip. And to bake your cookie cake, you'll need some Baker's Joy nonstick baking spray and a 12-inch round pizza pan. And there we have it. Alright, let's get straight to it. We're going to get started with our dry ingredients first. So in a medium-sized bowl with a mesh strainer inside of it, we're going to add 1 1/2 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Sift all ingredients into the medium-sized bowl. Stir all your ingredients together. Alright, let's get started with the preparation of our cookie cake batter. So in a stand mixer bowl fitted with the paddle attachment, you can also use a hand mixer as well. Here I have 1 stick of salted butter at room temperature and 4 tablespoons of buttered flavored vegetable shortening at room temperature. We're going to add that in there. And to that I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of sugar and 2/3 cup of brown sugar. I'm going to start my mixer on a medium-low speed just to get that butter, shortening, sugar, and brown sugar incorporated. Then I'm going to turn my mixer up to the highest setting, and I'm going to mix this on high speed for 4 minutes. Now at some point during those 4 minutes, you're going to go ahead and stop your mixer and scrape down the sides of your bowl. Continue mixing that in. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add 1 large egg at room temperature, 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, 1/4 teaspoon of butter extract, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of cake batter extract. Mix this on a medium speed until combined. Shouldn't take no more than 30 seconds to 1 minute. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Now we're going to add the dry ingredients into the batter 2 separate times. So I'm going to add the first half of the dry ingredients right on in there. Mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl. Add the second amount of the dry ingredients right on in there. And mix this on a medium-low speed for about 15 to 20 seconds or until combined. Alright, scrape down the sides of your bowl, and at this point the batter will be pretty thick. That is normal. Alright, now for this next step you don't need a mixer at all. Add 12 ounces in weight of your semi-sweet chocolate morsels right on in there. Take a spatula and fold the morsels into the batter. Now the batter will be pretty thick at this stage, okay? And from there, our chocolate chip cookie cake batter is now ready. Then you're going to place this into your refrigerator or freezer for about 15 minutes. Spray your 12-inch round pizza pan or cake pan with the Baker's Joy non-stick baking spray. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead and preheat my oven to 375 degrees. Add your cookie dough directly onto the center of the pizza or cake pan. Take your hands and you're going to press the cookie dough down onto the pan, and it's going to spread out more toward the edge of the pizza pan. Now make sure you don't put it directly onto the very end of the pizza pan, because the cookie is going to spread out just a little bit when it's baking, so you want to be careful with that. Now it is ready to be baked. Place this into a preheated 375 degree oven on a middle rack. Bake this for 17 to 20 minutes. Alright, it's been about 17 to 20 minutes now, and our cookie cake is done. Let's go ahead and remove this out of the oven. Let the cookie cake cool completely. This can take anywhere from 1 to 2 hours. Alright, let's get started making our whipped buttercream frosting. So in a stand mixer bowl fitted with the paddle attachment, you can also use a hand mixer as well. Here I have 1 1/2 sticks of unsalted butter, softened and at room temperature. I'm going to add that in there. And to that I'm going to add 1 3/4 cups of confectioner's sugar, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and a 1/2 teaspoon of butter extract. Start your mixer on a medium-low speed just to get that butter and sugar and flavorings incorporated. Then you're going to turn your mixer up to the highest setting, and you're going to mix this on high speed for 2 minutes. Alright. Scrape down the sides of your bowl, and from there our frosting is ready. Alright, let's get started with flavoring our frostings. I've divided the frosting into 2 separate bowls. I placed half of the frosting into a large measuring cup. This is going to be the vanilla almond frosting. And we're going to mix the chocolate frosting in the stand mixer. Add 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder and 1/4 teaspoon of dark chocolate extract. Mix this on a medium-low speed until combined. Alright. Scrape down the sides of your bowl, and from there our chocolate buttercream frosting is now ready. Now for our vanilla almond buttercream frosting, we're going to add 1/8 of a teaspoon of almond extract right on in there. I'm going to take a spatula and just give this a quick stir. And from there our vanilla almond buttercream frosting is now ready. Alright, now here I have a disposable piping bag with the coupler inside of the piping bag. So next we're going to take the Wilton number 4B tip. We're going to place that onto the coupler, and we're going to screw that in place. From there you're going to take the disposable piping bag and you're going to place that into a large cup. Take your vanilla almond buttercream frosting and you're going to add that into the piping bag. Make sure you push the frosting down into the bag so that it reaches the tip. And from there it is ready. Alright, here I have another disposable piping bag with the coupler inside of it. And we're going to take another Wilton number 4B tip and we're going to place that onto the coupler and screw that in place using the coupler nut. And from there you're going to take the piping bag and you're going to place that into a large cup. Take your chocolate buttercream frosting and you're going to add that into the piping bag. From there you're going to push the frosting down into the piping bag so that way it comes out of the decorating tip. And from there it is ready. Alright, let's get started with decorating our cookie cake. So you want to make sure that your cookie cake has cooled completely before you add the frosting on top. So we're going to first pipe the vanilla almond buttercream frosting onto the edge of the cookie cake. So you're going to take the decorating tip, going to place that onto the edge of the cookie cake, and you're going to apply pressure. Make sure you leave about 1 inch of space open, and then you pipe the other vanilla buttercream frosting onto the next section. Then you leave 1 inch of space, pipe a little bit more, 1 inch of space, pipe a little bit more, because we're going to fill that open space with the chocolate buttercream frosting coming up next. All right, all done. All right, next we're going to take our chocolate buttercream frosting, and we're going to add that onto the middle section, the area that's exposed, in between where you piped the vanilla buttercream frosting. So you're basically going to do the same thing, place the decorating tip onto the edge of the cookie cake and just apply pressure. So it should be right directly in between where you piped the vanilla almond buttercream frosting. And there we go. That is complete. Now you have a little bit more frosting left over, so you can also take this time and you can write happy birthday onto the cookie cake if you like, depending on whatever the occasion is. Next, you're going to take your decorative sprinkles and you're going to add that directly onto the buttercream frosting. I should have done this manually with my fingers so that way I won't be having sprinkles all over the table, so don't do that. For a more easier cleanup, just take your fingers and just gently sprinkle that on top of the buttercream frosting. Don't do like what I did because I made a mess. And from there, our cookie cake is done. Let this set for about 5 to 10 minutes, and after that, the cookie cake is ready to be served. Here is the final presentation. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Homemade cookie cake made by a New Orleans native. If you like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell button if you want to be notified of my videos. I have an official website for all of my recipes, including this one. Go to www.charliethecookandrews.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, and on X, formerly Twitter, under the name Charlie the Cook Andrews. Stay tuned as Charlie's Taste Test is coming up next. Can't wait. Now it's time to go eat and take a bite. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Man, oh man, I tell you, this cookie is chewy, it's soft, it's moist, it has lots of chocolate in there. I put a lot of chocolate chips in there. I mean, y'all, when I tell y'all, it is delicious and rich. Oh my goodness. Delicious. Yes, yes, yes. I'm telling y'all, try the recipe. It's on point. Anyways, I hope you all enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, have a good one. Peace.